is up? So what is up, people? It's me, Subject Guru, and for today's video we'll be doing another addition in fractions. Like, we'll be doing the continuation of fractions, which is addition in fractions. So disclaimer, there might be some things you may not know, but be patient, I will teach them all. Okay. And also you will have to you will have to understand it by yourself. Like, it is a bit difficult to teach fractions. Okay. So now, what is addition, right? 1 plus 1 always equals to 2, right? We all agree on that. So now 1 so now, since we know that, so how do you express a fraction in addition? So it'll be 1 by 2. I'll be showing like fractions for this video, proper fractions which are like, plus 1 by 2, right? Let's keep it like that. What will this equal to? Now, we always need to understand that if the denominators are same, then you don't need to worry about them. So the answer will always be like, if the fraction is a like fraction, that means you will not have to like add the denominators together, as opposed to what you may have thought. You should not add the denominators. If you add the denominators, it does not make any sense. It'll become like 2 by 4. No, it doesn't make any sense. 1 by 2, so that means 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, so the denominator will be always same. So the answer, okay, it'll be denominator will be same. But if the numerators are different or same, it doesn't really matter. You add the numerators. So what is the answer of the numerators? Answer will be 2. So 2 by 2. Now, there is another rule that if a whole, like 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 6 by 6, those will always equal to 1. Because if you take a pie and you slice it into 4 pieces, okay, and then after slicing it into 4 pieces, you eat all the 4 pieces. So, like for example, when the pie came, it was the whole. Like, you didn't still slice it, but when you sliced it, you cut it into 4 pieces. That becomes the denominator. I will show you an example right now. Okay. So let's take the pie again, and let us slice. Now this is a whole. No slices, is just one number over here. One one number. Okay, it's number 1. Okay, it's number 1 over here. Okay. So now if we go slice it into 4 pieces over here. So now it's not a whole. It's been sliced into 4 pieces. Sorry guys, I have a bit of a cold right now. So that's why my voice is pretty down. Okay, so we have sliced it into 4 pieces. So now it's no longer a 4 by 4. It's no longer a whole. Sorry. So now you go, and usually we will eat 3 or 2 pieces or 1 piece, but in this case we just eat the entire piece. So now what does this become? Wait, give me a minute. So what does this become? This becomes that this becomes 4 by 4. The number of eaten pieces equals 4, right? And the total pieces is also 4, right? We all agree. So the eaten fraction, give me a minute. Eaten fraction will be 4, sorry, 4 by 4, right? So in this fashion, we can understand that 4 by 4 is the eaten fraction. Now 4 by 4 is also just the whole. Like, we have already eaten the whole. Okay, this is one whole. You divide into 4 pieces, and then we have eaten all the 4 pieces. So in essentially we have eaten the entire whole of the pie. So in that case, 4 by 4 equals 1. It can also mean that 5 by 5 equals 1. 7 by 7, wait, 7 by 7 equals 1, and 10 by 10 also equals 1. Okay, so this is how we understand that 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 7 by 7, 10 by 10 will always equal 1. Okay, so now let's just delete all of this. Wait a minute. Okay, so now, okay, let's just continue with our okay, so now let's keep continuing with the addition. Now let's take another sum. Okay, let's see, uh, 69 by 420, right? We all agree. Now you add it to 72 by 420. Now we have now since now the denominators are same, right? So if the denominators are same, then the answer must be in the denominator side 420, because we don't go adding the denominators. But what will be the answer if you add 69 and 72? Yeah, okay. Take some time and try to find the answer. I'll give you some time. The answer will equal to the numerator side as 141. I am right. If you have gotten the wrong answer, please check your addition again. If you want, you can use a calculator, but I strongly advise against it. Okay. Okay, now let's take another example. Let's say that we have 72 slices of pizza. Yes, that's a lot of pizza. And out of that, your friend has eaten 34. Okay. Now there's another slice, and then there is another person who has ordered 72 slices of pizza. Okay, and he has eaten 71 out of it. Okay, now what will be the answer, right? Okay, so what is 34 plus 71? 34 plus 71 will equal 105, right? Right. So the answer will be, so what, so their total number of slices which they have eaten is 105 pizza slices out of 72, right? Now you may come to this, wait a second, they're not a proper thing. They're not a proper fraction, they're an improper fraction, because this has been a proper fraction, because this number 141 by 420, the 141 is lesser than 420, because if the numerator is less than the denominator, that means it's a proper fraction. So this is a proper fraction. Okay, whereas this is an improper fraction, right? So now, in almost every single exercise which I have ever done, it is always we will have to convert this improper fraction into a proper fraction, right? Now we have to divide 72 by 105. So 72 times 2, right? Wait, 72 72 times 2. What is 72 times 2? It's 144. So that won't work. Then so 72 times 1, which is 72. So now we divide 105 by 72. Oh, no, you minus 105 by 72. 72. So you'll get the answer as 33, right? The remainder will be 33. And we have known that the wait. So now we have known that the formula of finding the answer is that the whole they'll for finding the improper fraction to a mixed fraction, the whole number will be the quotient, okay, and then the remainder will be on top of the denominator which was below, right? So now what is the remainder? Now what is the quotient? The quotient is 1 and the remainder is 33. Denominator is 72. Okay. So now we can just 72 plus 1. So 72 into 1 is 72. 72 plus 33 is 105 by 72. So this is a mixed fraction. Okay. If you ever get an improper fraction, you always convert it into a mixed fraction. That way it'll be easier for the adjudicator or the examiner or your test person to understand as well as for you. And it's a very good trick to learn. Okay. So now let us do another example. Never mind. Now let us move on to how to find out unlike fractions. We have learned this is all whatever these are like fractions. Okay, take a moment to copy it. Good. Okay, so we have to know the unlike fractions. Okay, but before that, never mind, let's just go with unlike fractions. At the end of the class I will give you some sums which I will promptly show you the answers, which I will show you the answers in next class. Okay, now for unlike fractions. Okay, so or an unlike fraction is like 1. Let's take this example, 1 by 2. Now we add it with 1 by 6. Now they both aren't same, right? So the denominators aren't same. So before we go adding the numerator, we have to do this. We have to see whether the numerator and the denominator are in the same table. If they are, then yes. Then we find the LCM of the denominator and the denominator. So what is the LCM of the denominator? So CM of the denominators, what are they? So 2 and 6, if the LCM will equal to 12, because 2 times 6 by itself is 12. Okay, then wait, no, the LCM is 2 and 6. So now since we know that 2 and 6 is in the table of 2, so the LCM will equal always 6. Never mind, LCM is 12. Forgot about that. Okay. So now we so the answer will be like, you'll have to multiply 2. So answer is like 1. It's a bit difficult to explain. So it's like 1 by 2, but you have to multiply 2 into how much ever numbers to get the least common multiple. Okay, which is 2 into 6 will equal 12. So 2 times 6 equals 12. So you multiply the numerator by 6. So the answer will become 6 by 12 plus. So how much times 6 equals 12? 2. So 2, how much times 1? So you have to multiply 2 by 1. So it will become 2 by 12. Now we can easily find out the answer, which will become 8 by 12, because they are like fractions since the denominator are same. Let's take another example. Let's say 34 by 72 plus 69. No. It's 12 by 56. Let's say that. Okay. This must be pretty interesting. So now we must find out, since now look, we have to find out the LCM of both of them. Since they are both under the 2 table, 8 table, 9 table, no, 8 table and 2 table, and 4 table, it's pretty easy to find out. So what is the LCM? Give me a minute. Much better. Okay, LCM. So 72 divided, so 72 and 56. You make it like this. Mate, why? Okay, I'll just continue over here. Okay, 72 and 56. Okay, over here it can be divided by 8, both of them. So now that means that this number, okay, so 72 was 72 divided by 8. So how much times 72 becomes 8? 9. And how much times 56 becomes 8? No, how much times 8 becomes 56? You guessed it, 7. 9 and 7. Now 9 and 7, they both aren't in the same like same table, so they both are prime numbers, or they aren't in the same table. Never mind. So you have to multiply 8 into 9, and 9, what is the result? Into 7. So 8 into 7 becomes 56, right? Sorry, 8 into 9. So 8 into 9. Wait, 8 into 9. Let's try that again. So 72. Now 72 into 7. It is 504, right? So LCM. Wait, give me a minute. Let me just. Yeah, I'll just continue from there. Equals 504. Okay, I just start from here. Okay, so LCM equals 504, right? So 34. No. It's a bit difficult to explain. So how much times 72 equals 504? That can be easily done by dividing 504 by 72. Dividing 504 by 72, that means 72. So 72 times 7 equals 504. So 72. So it becomes 7 into 34, right? So yeah, so it'll become like 238. That is 72 into 4. 72. 72 into, sorry, 7 into 34. Sorry, 238, right? By 72. Yes, I understand it's a bit off, bit over. No, not 72 by 504. 504 plus, plus. So how much times 56 equals 504? That can be easily done by 504 divided by 56. 504 divided by 56 equals 9. Sorry, 9, right? So what is 12 times 12 times 9? 12 times 9 is 108. So 108, sorry, 08 divided by, by 504. So now we understood this. Now, since we have that the denominators are same, see, why we are doing this LCM is trying to make the denominator same, or else we can't go forward. Okay, so what is 230? So now we know that the denominators are same. The answer will become 504 as the denominator. And what will become the numerator? So the numerator will be the sum of 238 and 108, which will equal to the grand total of 346. So 346 out of 504. So this is how we find out the uh, never mind. So this is how we find out the addition in fractions in unlike numbers. But again, let us imagine this. Okay, let us imagine that instead instead of 346, for example, this is just an example hypothesis, this might never happen, because this will never happen because 238 plus 108 will not equal greater than 504. But what if the number was 648? 648, let's try that again. Okay, so if the number is 648, even though 238 plus 108 does not equal 648, it's just an hypothesis. That time you divide 648 by 504. Like 504 into 1 equals 504. So 504. Okay. So 504 minus, sorry, 648 minus 504. That will equal into that will equal as 144. So to make it, you have to always convert an improper fraction into a mixed fraction. So the mixed fraction will become 144 divided by 504, right? But as we all know that that is not how the how it ends, and the answer for 238 plus 108 will always equal 346. Let me just make it. So the answer will always, the real answer, real answer equal as 346 by 504. Okay, so that is it going to be for this video, guys. For more videos, be sure to click on the like and subscribe and the bell icon. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. But wait, did you forget what I said earlier? Well, oh yeah, guys, before I go out, I've promised you guys I will give you some sums which you will have to complete. So here are some sums. So 2 by 7, okay, plus 5 by 7, okay. And next sum will be 3 no no 138 by 4000 plus 696 by 4000, and another like fraction sum 485 by 768 plus 586 by 768. Okay, and for unlike fractions, the answers will be the questions will be um, 238 by 96, no, 456 plus 300 and 246 by 400 and um, sorry 200 and 228, and one more sum will be the this will be the last sum. So 370, so 78 by 478 plus oh plus 268. Did we do 268? No, right? 268 by, instead of 478, I thought of this. Let's keep it as 420, and this will become 210. Okay, so this is going to be it for this video, guys. If you want more videos, I will be uploading. I will, and there's not much else which I can do in these times. But anyway, take care, and I will send the answers in the next video. Bye.
Okay, so now for the real ending.